This screencast will explain how you would cite a video that you view from a streaming service in Noodle Tools. And by streaming service, we mean things like Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, etc. This is an actual example that a student had asked about, and it's also worth mentioning that before she used any information from this video, she asked for permission from your teacher first, because you want to make sure that the videos that you're watching have credible information, just like the articles or the books that you're reading. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Noodle Tools, and before you get started on anything, when you have your projects listed in front of you, find the project that you're working on. And for this example, I'll do my top project, climate change for me. If you look on the right-hand side, there is a drop-down menu. And you want to select change level because we default to starter level, which is the simplest level to use, but they don't provide you templates for all types of sources. If I select junior, you'll see that there is an option. There are more options available for citing different types of sources. So I am going to open my project. I am going to go to sources, and then I'm going to click on new source. And you'll see that there are more choices here. And for video, we want viewed or heard live. And I will click on film or video recording. And the best template to select for streaming services is the website option here, because you'll see that there's a place for the URL and things like that. So if I'm using Amazon Prime, for example, most likely there's going to be a URL associated with that. So I'm going to go back to the video here and just copy this URL because I know that I will need it. And I'm going to put it in the URL field here. The name of the container website would be the name of the streaming service. So I am going to type in Amazon Prime. And the publisher of the site is also Amazon, so I'm going to just leave that blank. For the most recent date of access would be the last date you used it. I'll just click on today. And then for contributors, for documentaries, we want the directors. So I'm going to switch this to director. And I'm going to look at the information here. They do have two directors, Liz Garbus and Lisa Cortez. So I'm going to type in Liz Garbus first. Add a contributor, also director. And let me just go back in so I can remember. It is Lisa Cortez. And then I'm not going to select any special emphasis here because we have the directors mentioned up here. The title of the film or the video is all in. The Fight for Democracy. The studio or distributor, for that, I had to do a little bit more searching without having to watch the film. But you can see that I found the Wikipedia article on this film, and it is letting me know that it was released by Amazon Studios. So I'm going to type that in for the studio. And the year of the release, that was in the Wikipedia article as well as in the information on Amazon Prime. So it's 2020. And then basically at that point, I just hit save. And my citation will be done correctly. If you have any questions about how to cite anything else, just email a librarian.